We're here in Sterling Heights, Michigan, one of the hot spots of running in the Midwest, with the Brooks-Hanson Distance Project, now with a new development powered by Saturn. And with me are Tony Parrotino and Mike Snyder. They're going to tell us a little bit about how Saturn got started sponsoring not only the Hanson Brooks program, but running in general. In fact, I believe we're going to be seeing them at the Detroit Free Press Flag Star Marathon this October. Let's start with you, Tony, and what exactly is your title?
I'm the National Sales Promotion Manager for Saturn.
And Mike, what's yours?
Account Director, Carlson Marketing Group.
And in the middle, and we'll get to him later, is Kevin Hansen. But Tony, tell us a little bit about how Saturn got started with Hanson Brooks.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. We had been looking for a promotional platform for ourselves and for our brand. And we had always been in cycling since we basically founded the brand back in the early 90s. And so cycling was a good basis for us, over 10 years of doing cycling. And then we had made the decision that we were going to look for a new platform and take a different chance. And we really liked the team sport idea. And we looked at that for a couple of years and then finally found this whole health and fitness lifestyle, and found ourselves into this whole running aspect of health and fitness. And from there, everything just kind of blossomed. We got a chance to actually meet with the Hansons prior to the Boston Marathon in 2006, and we got a chance to meet with Kevin and Keith because they're local, right out of Rochester, Michigan. We're out of Detroit, obviously, out of the city. And so we sat down and we really talked to them about running in general. Mike was with me, and we had a great opportunity just to sit by and talk about the sport, talk about the lifestyle, talk about the demographic, who is part of the running aspect. We really like the fact that most of the running aspects, and from our point of view, we always enjoyed the demographic because we probably are more of a 40-60 split demographically, with female being more popular at the 60%, male being 40%. And then when we got into the whole running aspect, we found that it was pretty much a 50-50, right, guys? I mean, it's 45-55. It's pretty much 50-50, depending on whether there's a 5Ks, 10Ks, and their marathons. And we really liked that part of it. But we really liked the fact that it was uncluttered, that there was no one else from an automotive part really playing within the health and fitness part of the running aspect of it. And so after a long conversation prior to Boston, and then I'll tell you honestly, sitting in the stands at Boston in 2006, I'm sitting there with my old team leader, my boss, and we were sitting there with 3 or 4 people from Saturn watching the whole race take place. So we saw the first, second, and third place performances, and then all of a sudden we hear in 5th place, and I'm thinking it was 5th place. Brian Sell comes in 5th place, right? 4th? Okay, I don't want to, yeah, 4th place. Yeah, we hear Hanson Brooks running team out of Rochester, Michigan, Brian. Then we hear somewhere down the line, 7th, 8th place, 10th place, another Hanson Brooks running. And then we hear about 14th, we hear another Hanson Brooks running award. And then somewhere down towards 20th, we hear another one. Finally, somebody behind me says, "What the hell is going on in Rochester, Michigan? How are they doing that? How are they getting all these people to perform?" And so at that time, it pretty well clicked to us that this little running team was the jewel that we needed from a grassroots point of view. And so we really made the decision, Carlson Marketing, ourselves, we got together with our advertising team as the marketing team, and then we made the commitment to say, hey, look, let's venture out this way. Let's see if we can sponsor this team. They look like the right kind of demographic for us. We had been in cycling. That felt really good. It's very team-oriented. We like that at Saturn. We've been a team-oriented company since we started, whether it's UAW, whether it was with our marketing partners, whether it was with anybody that we have ever done anything with. We always talked about our team. And so from our point of view, we know that you've got to have a team. You've got to be willing to be a team. You've got to be willing to sacrifice as a team. Sometimes you won't always get the glory in that part of it, but if you're looking at the whole part of it, just like we are at the automotive part of it, from a Saturn point of view, we're just looking at being able to provide good transportation at a good price, at a good value, and at the same point, we want to be relevant to those customers that we support. So that's basically how Saturn got started.
And Mike, let's get a word or two from you on one of the ways that Saturn has been a little bit more visible, and that is getting the Team Hanson guys and girls to the races. Can you tell us about the bus?
Yeah, we felt that one of the important things about sponsoring the team is not just to put a logo on it, to make sure we're enhancing the experience. And one of the ideas we worked on, Keith and Kevin was what assets can we bring to bear? Part of Saturn sponsorship complements the medical treatment, more consistent massages and blood testing and so forth. But at the same time, we wanted to help actually at the race by giving them kind of a headquarters, a place to hold media conferences, as well as a place for the team to be comfortable pre-race, post-race. And that was the addition of the Team Hansen tour bus. Really send these guys out on the road in style, much like you see the rock and roll stars of our day rolling around up and down the highways. We felt that they deserve the same quality because they are professional athletes and they're doing a great job out there, and we wanted to make them feel special.
Well, the bus certainly is getting a lot of attention, and so is the Powered by Saturn idea, and it's really exciting to see a non-running company partner with the hottest team in Michigan, Hansen Brooks Distance Project. Thank you very much for talking with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.